This will be a review on the Avengers carded Skrull Soldier. It says he has a double blade axe. And one thing to notice on this Skrull, even though he wasn't in the movie, the head sculpt looks really good. It really looks like a Skrull from the comic books. You can see in the back here, he could hold the two weapons, or it could be an axe, double blade. Gonna open this up now and continue the review. This is the Skrull out of the package. And first thing, he has this weapon, and it's a nice shade of green for the plastic. It looks better as an axe, and it has like a little hook here, and there's a hole in the back, and when you attach it to the back, you can see it in the front like that. But also, you got this axe, you take the blades out right here, and it looks like nothing really. Maybe it could be used as a spear or something, but it's supposed to have like hold it here, the character, so in his right hand he could hold it, and on his left hand he could hold it, so you got like two individual weapons, one for each hand. But I gotta tell you, the way the hand grip is from the right, and especially the left, which kinda is open, I just think the weapon looks better together as a weapon he just holds on his right hand, and that looks better overall. And first thing to notice is, even though he wasn't in the movie, I'm not sure exactly which comic reference they used this Skrull from in making this figure, or if it's not really based on any comic reference. But it does look like a pretty good costume, and the best part of this action figure is, and hopefully it'll come in clear here, it's the face sculpt. It looks like a Skrull from the comic books, and you could see here the belt looks pretty nice, especially the back. Check this out. I really don't get it. Here it's like one boring piece in the front, and then you got like all these little pockets here. You got something in the back here, and all these little like pockets on the side. It looks more interesting from the waist area to the back than it does look in the front. And this looks like a piece of plastic that Hasbro they just glued on over here. And if you look at the costume, it's a use of purple, silver, and a light blue. If you got the other Skrull from the Marvel Universe, it looks like this would be compatible and would add a variation in making a Skrull army of action figures. So having one or two of these characters wouldn't be a bad idea. And just show you some of the details here. He has like silver boots here, some black shading there, and it is pretty detailed. And here, by the forearm, it's detailed right here. And the hands are exposed, so it's green. Might be tough to see, but the eyes kind of look red. I'm actually surprised in a way that even though you got this weapon, they didn't give him like a blaster to hold as well. But they didn't. And as for articulation, if you saw my other Avengers reviews, it seems like they cut articulation down on this line, and this figure is missing some articulation that's Hasbro has used before. The head, side to side, not much up and down at all. Could have used more articulation there. The shoulders can go in and out and go up and down. You got one articulation point at the elbow, and you can spin it around. Right hand is an open grip, and left hand it's really open, so it really can't hold much. But there's no wrist articulation, so you're stuck with a posed hand with no wrist articulation, which I'm surprised they cut down on that. And there is no articulation on the upper body or the waist, so you got nothing in this area as well. And the hips, ball jointed, so you got in and out and up and down, and you can spin it at the upper body area. You got one point of articulation at the knee, and you can spin it like that. Usually Hasbro gave you 2 knee articulation points. Here you just got 1, so. And no articulation at the ankle area, so nothing. No articulation here, and no articulation here, and none here. I don't know why they cut down on the Avengers line, and the Marvel Universe has more articulation. Good action figure if you're building a Skrull army. I would use a couple from the Marvel Universe. Maybe 1 or 2 of these guys is all you need. Could have used more articulation, but overall, an okay action figure, even though it's just on a generic trooper. So that's the review, and thanks for watching. The Avengers must be destroyed. Not likely, Skrull. Not likely at all.